Hey there, Top 10 Daily Most Amazing Top 10 WatchMojo.com fans. Today we'll be counting down our top picks for the top 10 biggest studs of nature or icons in television. In this incredible list, we are looking at who is the most dangerous, intimidating and hard television gamers in history. If you like this insane top 10, be sure to subscribe as we have thousands more top 10s on our channel. And turn on notifications because sometimes we get really wild and throw in a top 5. Coming in at number 10 is Vector from the Despicable Me franchise. This absolute stud of nature has a mathematical term as his name, a quantity represented by an arrow with both direction and magnitude. Not to mention he can fire living, breathing animals from his piranha gun alone and has explored the surface of the moon. This even overshadows the Nobel Peace Prize Vector has claimed and firmly lands himself on the number 10 spot on this epic list. In at number 9 now we have the Beast from the popular horror, sci-fi, romantic comedy series known as The Chase.
Hello. Good afternoon, Eric.
Strong, intelligent, powerful, intimidating. These are a small handful of words to describe this absolute brute of a man.
I apologise to all the kids watching. That's not how you should take defeat.
At number 8 we have the highly robotic sentient alien Thomas Skinner, making astonishing appearances on the likes of Apprentice and MasterChef.
Oh yeah, in the morning, son.
Thomas Skinner has his cake and eats it at the same time.
Don't buy any beers.
This freak of nature can do it all, whether it's driving locomotives,
On the Bosch line, a Bosch.
smashing it out on the golf course,
How we doing, you lovely people?
or having a few beers in the pub. This man has so many traits in his locker. Not to mention his solving of the world hunger crisis and the world peace rallies. This is why Thomas Skinner lands himself at the number 8 spot.
A Bosch.
Number 7, Mark Goldbridge.
What the fuck are you on about?
Now this pick, it speaks for itself really. I mean seriously, tell me something that this man can't do. From being a massive hit with the ladies to dominating football games from the sidelines.
2-0!
Oh wait, Cal the Dragon was in goal. At number 6, this pick is pretty much identical to the same pick as Vector in the number 10 spot. Taking the number 6 spot is Wout Weghorst. I mean, come on, he's 6'7", comes from the Netherlands, has his own song and a famous massive cock. Whether it's banging goals in for Man United or performing live singing to a wild audience, Wout has it all. Not to mention his 7 Nobel Peace Prizes and combined 6 Ballon d'Ors with Lionel Messi. Number 5, Joe Swanson from Family Guy.
Hey, Joe. Good morning, Peter.
Now this may be an odd pick for some, as Joe here may not be able to walk, but I assure you, Joe has it all. As well as secretly being an X-Man.
What
Joe Swanson fights crime and takes down the biggest criminals on the planet from just his wheelchair alone. Not to mention his crimes outside of the law while also working as a policeman. What a bad boy. Claiming the number 4 spot, Wallace. Tell me something more badass than being the main character in a movie series with your name in the title, that the movie is about you, with your name as the main character, in the main title, about you. With his home-built amazing creations and insane sidekick Wout Weghorst. No, just kidding, it's Gromit.
What a mess.
Not even to mention his surviving of 2 world wars and several global pandemics. Wallace lands himself 4th place on the list. Number 3, Big John. Now this man right here lands himself in a deserved 3rd place. Being the army general of the Bosch soldier army, as well as touring the world, conquering country by country.
So we'll see how it goes. El Bosh.
Wherever he steps, Big John is the biggest Chad in the room. Whilst also being the creator of words and owning his own TV channel, Big John was very unfortunate not to claim his second place. Also, he spoke at the UN. Now we're down to the top two, and coming in at second place, Patrick Starr. Now this pick was a no-brainer, really. Whether it's 10-hour-long ass workouts or brawling with his masterful physique in the ring, the sea star fish has it all going on. From his rise from rags to riches and his tremendous musical instrument playing, Patrick Starr lands him at a deserved second place. Not to mention he would smoke anyone and everyone at an eating competition simply because of the suction of that fat mouth. And finally, we've made it to our number one stud of the century. And landing himself at the stud of Albert Square, Phil Mitchell from EastEnders. The undisputed king of England and London itself. Move over, Tyson Fury and Ivan Drago. Phil Mitchell is here.
How could you do that? Hey, how could you? Who do you think you are?
And that is you, David Moyes. You have lost the fans tonight. You don't deserve.
With his famous quote, "You want to play games? You play with me," echoing around the Vic, Phil is feared by every Londonese resident with his unpredictable, pacey, speedy fighting style.
Bloody crisps! Bloody crisps!
What are you doing here? Stupid fat cow. You stupid fat.
As well as being a great hit with the ladies, not literally of course. Phil Mitchell lands himself at a deserved first place.
Shit!
And there we have it, Daily Top 10 Most Amazing Countdown fans. That was our biggest picks for the biggest studs of nature. Do you agree? Who was missing? Who the fuck else would you add? Tell us down below. This was absolutely the worst video idea I've ever